Reacting to Cooking with Kaya's cheek clapping mistake is ruining her life. So before I get to the video, like Cooking with Kaya been popular for a hot minute now, and she been ducking and dodging. Plenty of rappers, plenty of famous people. So I'm trying to figure out who's ruining her life for real. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Have you ever been in love before to the point that you stop forgetting about yourself? That's right. You're so busy focusing on your mate and their happiness that you forget to prioritize yourself. So what happens is you become completely unattractive to the person that you're so attracted to. And that's because you're not holding your own standards. You're declining in your looks, your money, your motivation. You've become something different and that person's the same. And what they want to do is go replace you with who you used to be. Got him!
Yo, bro, everybody that's been in this situation before where it's like you've been dealing with the same person for a little while now. Don't get me wrong, hey, me and my girl have been together for five years now, so we chilling. But like a lot of people have been in that situation where it's like you done been with them for too long, and then things just seem dull. So my bad, I'm trying to watch my language, but yeah. And you just can't really control like how you feel about that person because like they used to be a certain type of way and now they done changed up and became this whole new person. Like, who are you? For real, like who are you? And now you at a desperate situation where it's like you want to stay with them, but at the same time it's like you can go about your day and find somebody else, make your own moves. Man, I'm just going on my little rant. It ain't really about me, but hey, everybody has been there before, so let's get to it.
This happens for many men, especially with men that put a lot of effort into women that they love, and the woman no longer receives that as affection or care or sacrifice. She sees it as something that's unattractive, and then you lose her to a guy who don't even care nothing about her, and all he's doing is this. He enrolled her at Clapathon Tech.
Oh, snap.
This is the story of Zebron and Cooking with Kaya. Zebron was a mid-level streamer who met Cooking with Kaya, and they started hanging out together, and Cooking with Kaya blew up. And my boy Zebron was happy that she blew up, but she became much bigger than him, and he fell in love. So much so that when Streamers University came out a few months ago, she got an invite to go to Akron, Ohio, and he didn't, but he flew there with her, trying to find her. And once he flew there with her and found her twerking on some dudes, he lost his stuff.
So I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Streaming University.
Well, it happens. Hey, bro, you just gonna have to go find somebody else, man. You gonna have to move on. Because once a girl start acting like that, man, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Move to another place, move on. Because she done got bigger than you. Like, it's like the little standards. It's like standards, right? If your girl, you gotta be like up here. If your girl is like even just a little bit above you, bro, she gonna feel like she gotta say so. Don't get me wrong, everybody gotta say so. But like, she gonna feel like she has all the control in the relationship. If she is all the way up here, well, if she's all the way down here and you all the way up here, then you had to say so. You had to control. You can do whatever you want to in a relationship. But if female gets up here, but so like globally, with that type of status, best believe she finna ditch you, go to the next man that got a little bit more bands than you, and then, hey, that's it.
Some shit just went on with Cooking with Kaya and her boyfriend, Zebron. Mind you, Kaya went out to the club with everybody else just having fun. And I want to say a fan, but we're going to say a fan touched her woo-ha. And mind you, everybody is around streaming. So he's not doing nothing but sitting there watching the stream. He watched the stream and see that somebody touched her woo-ha. Don't go to her at all, y'all. Red flag number 1. He don't go to Cooking with Kaya. He start tweeting about her. Calling her out her name. Calling her all type of bitch. Making it seem like she just is whore.
What? Yeah, basically he's watching his girlfriend twerking on another guy. And she...
Brody, you can't do that, bro. If another girl touched your, somebody touched your girl hoo-ha, bro, and you sitting here acting a fool, going out doing tweets and whatnot, bro, and now I've been trying to contact her, trying to see what's going on, what the situation is. Like, before you start going on the Instagram, start beefing with people and stuff, like, come on, bro, you gotta have something about yourself that say, hey, bro, this ain't what I need to do right now. What I need to do is contact her, see what's going on, instead of calling out her name, disrespecting her, bro. That's just crazy.
Eyes there. We all saw the clip. Stop the show. We can't play that on YouTube, but yeah. So she's trying to blame Zay for basically not going to her after he just saw what we all saw, which was booty bouncing and clapping it up on a group of dudes. And yes, the dude did grab her butt, and she didn't know he did it and was not even worried about it. But the next part is shocking.
So, you know, Kaya's streaming.
Okay. So, yeah. If your girl out here doing all that, it's crazy work, but my bad, hey, bro. Hey. Hey, bro. If she out there doing that, bro, hey, all is fair in love and war. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say, my gang. Say what you want to say, my guy. That's crazy.
Her chats about what the he's posting. So she goes to address the situation, but she also states that she don't like to do this internet stuff. It's not for the internet. It's really strictly between them, but since he brought it on the internet, she finna address it. Mind you, Kaya addresses it, but she also addresses how she's taking care of him. He's living in her house rent-free for almost over a year. Basically, she's supporting this man. So she's supporting you, but you took it upon yourself to go to the internet about her instead of coming to her about what you've seen.
She's saying that.
Okay, so this is what I don't like. Why is this girl on the internet talking about how other people are on the internet being disrespectful? Like, I don't know if you Cooking with Kaya friend or whatnot, but like, he has the right to do whatever he want to do on the internet. Yeah, I know that I did say like earlier, like he shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff because at the end of the day, like, if it was just a fan, just a random fan touching her hoo-ha or whatnot, then like that would have been crazy. But this girl was out in the club twerking and whatnot, dancing on people. Hey, bro, he had the fair game. It's that simple. Let it be what it is.
Zebron moved in with her, and she was taking care of a lot of the bills, and basically Zebron had just become down bad. And Cooking with Kaya acknowledged.
All I know is if my girl was paying all the bills, regardless if she paying the bills, if she go out and doing all this twerking and stuff, doing all too much in the clubs, bro. Hey, bro, I'm doing the same thing Zebron did, bro. Hey, got to. Mandatory. You being disrespectful, I gotta be disrespectful right back.
After the breakup,
just stream, do something, just establish yourself. Because if I'm up here and you down here, and I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm just saying, like, we need to be, I feel like a good couple should be on the same level, or maybe the man should be like a little bit higher than the woman. So I was just trying to encourage him to get on his stuff.
So Cooking with Kaya's like, look, man, I want you to do something. You're not doing enough. You're not lit. Like, you're a man. You're supposed to be at least on my level or the level above. And
hey, But I will say though, like even though he's supposed to be up here, like even though you want your guy typically to be above you or at the same level as you, like when it comes to situations like this, like females typically can have that avenue to where it's like they can blow up whenever they want to. Like all they got to do is go on the internet, post them shaking their head every now and then, and I guarantee you they will get about 1,000, 100,000, maybe even 1,000,000 views just off of that. Don't have to put in no extra work. Don't have to do none of that. It's not true for all females. Like it's stereotypes. Like if you have that beauty and you have that, then guess what? Hey, and you out here posting the same way like someone like me. Like if you barely posting, and you got that ass, you got a face, pretty face, then guess what? You might blow up. You probably gonna blow up. But if you 5 or below, and you ain't got no other features, unless you Bobby, you ain't blowing up. Simple as that.
You. And you know what? She's right. A lot of guys just got to understand that, when you love somebody and they start to change and you don't, it's unattractive. Now, let me just say this. If I'm a man and my woman isn't getting the same kind of money as me, hey, listen, we're probably not going to be mad about that, right? Men don't think like that. But women inherently do, I believe. If a woman starts matriculating and doing better in her life and you're staying the same, well, if she gets opportunities to look at something different, it's going to make her think about something different. And if that something different is replacing you, then guess who's going to get replaced?
You, my boy.
Yo ass! And Zebron, to his credit, he at least understood it.
Nah, this is crazy because y'all don't even be knowing what y'all saying. And the fact that Shuri posted this is so crazy to me because the bookings she was getting, I was negotiating them bookings. I was bringing her in more money. The 20B1s, bro, she was going to do that 20B1 for $8K. Bro, I talked them up to $20,000, you know? I wanted her to go up, bro. I knew what she had going on. I knew she was going viral, and I wanted her to make the best out of it. See, me, I did slow down my life. I did. I stopped streaming. I fell in love, and I wanted to do it all the time. Okay, I'll admit that. But it's not like I was trying to slow her down because at the end of the day, I was trying to push her too, but I just wasn't pushing myself. And I know that's where I messed up at.
Now, to his point, he was saying,
yeah, bro, if you have the capability of pushing your girl to that next level and then you catching up to her, like, it got to be an understanding between both of y'all. Both of y'all don't have the understanding, man. You out of luck, my boy. You out of luck. But if y'all have that understanding, and then one of y'all go and break it, then guess what? You can act the way that he's acting right now. You still ain't gonna get no benefits out of it, but you can have a reason, so to say. But like you still gotta push yourself at the end of the day. When you first came into this earth, you came in this world on your own. You ain't come in with Cooking with Kaya, bro. You ain't coming with Cooking with Kaya. You came in as Zebron. So therefore, you need to put yourself first in all situations, regardless if y'all in a relationship. It's you and God. That's it.
yeah, I was caring about herself more than I was caring about me. But what she's not telling you is I was helping her on the business end. I was focusing on helping her get better deals. I was focusing on helping her do stuff, elevating her career. Now, this is something that I do see a lot of men do when they love a woman. They may sacrifice their own well-being to help a lady out, especially if they're in love. Now, this is not to say that women can't do this or women don't do this, but men do it. And when it happens, then typically it goes unnoticed. Because let's say, for example, if Cooking with Kaya was helping him with his career and he was blowing up, he's probably more loyal to stay with her because, hey, her getting more money is not what's going to be unattractive to him as a man. But as he was helping her get better and make more money, he was also giving her the reason why she shouldn't deal with him. And he clearly said, I wasn't focusing on myself. And that's the mistake that I made. And you know what? Give him a round of applause. A lot of men can't do that. We can't be accountable for the mistakes that we make as far as why we lost our attraction to a woman or, what circumstances that we are in life. That's typically how it works. And as men, instead of just getting mad at women or getting angry about our situation, we got to admit that we got a choice. And, hey, things are going to be tough. Things are going to be hard. I mean, look at the guy, Zebron. He saw his ex-girlfriend twerking on somebody else, basically clowning him in front of the internet. Now, he did crash out. He did call her some names. He was looking weak, but he did something that was very interesting. He made a decision. He made a decision that, look, I invested my time in this lady. She wasn't feeling me. She fell for somebody else, but it's okay. I'm going to go head on and continue what I got to do. It's all good. I was worried about her. Now I'm worried about me. Fast forward! Now, Cooking with Kaya was on the stream with...
And I hate to see people in that type of situation for real, though. Sometimes you gotta learn where you invest in that. Sometimes who you invest your time to isn't always the person that you need to invest your time into.
Some other young ladies, and they were talking about their ex-boyfriends.
No, I'm friends with all my exes, honestly. Do you miss your ex?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, I would miss them if I was no contact with them.
I feel like my situation was, it looked worse on the internet, but it wasn't really that bad.
Now, if you can hear that, they asked Cooking with Kaya, do you miss this ex-boyfriend of yours? And she says, yes, I miss him. But why does she miss him?
100,000 in a month. Kick my birthday tomorrow. I have left trash ass Twitch for this platform, and I love it here. I love it. I feel like I'm at home because I put me on the front page 3 times so far, and I love it. I stream 16 hours a day. This is home now. This is my new home. I turned 21 at midnight. We're at 906 subs, 94 subs from 1,000. Talk to me.
That's right. She misses the guy because now he's making $100,000 a month, streaming 16 hours a day. And so why does she miss him? Because
Cooking with Kaya, you created a beast. This man said I stream 16 hours a month. And how much did he say, man? He said 100,000. I gotta make sure.
$1,000 a month, streaming 16 hours a day. And so why does she miss him? Because he don't have no time for her. He's worried about him. And here's probably what also happened. Cooking with Kaya probably entertained some other guys and found out what? Yeah, they were not interested in her in the long run. And it's typically what happens to a lot of guys. We can lose the girl that we have for a moment of time and she can stray away and go somewhere else. And well, it's different when you have a boyfriend that wants to be there with you every day, wants to be there with you on your period, wants to be there when you're not looking the best, wants to be there when times are hard, versus
That's crazy. Like, bro was really in it for the long run. You thought you had, like, this man invested his time into you. He invested everything into you. And you turn around and disrespect him and leave him. Now this man blowing up, making 100,000 a month. and he ain't giving you the time of day no more because you sat here and did him disrespectful. You did him dirty, so it makes sense. Hey, once he stopped investing into you and invested into himself, hey, he started doing what he had to do, make that bread. Hey, he doing what he got to do, man. All props to Zebron, bro. All props to Zebron.
Guy who just meets you and doesn't really know everything about you, and he's there for, well, yeah, that's different. And so another thing is this: he's worried about himself. He's developing himself. He's making $100,000 in a month now, and he's working 16 hours a day.
Okay.
So that time that he was giving her, he's given to himself. And so because that time he's given to himself, he's leveling up. And this is the power that men have over their lives. Trust me, I've been the guy before that's been hurt and blamed the woman and been upset about it and blamed other women. But men, we just have the ability to master our own destinies. We just do. We can focus on building our own selves, building what we want to see. And if you focus on that and you keep doing it every day, well, it just automatically makes you more attractive. It makes you more attractive to every ex. It makes you attractive to most women, especially if they find you attractive, because you're not worried about them and you're on your path, and they want to be with somebody who's not worried about them and that's on the path, because that's more opportunities for them. That means you're self-confident in what you're doing. You're showing a level of expertise. He's not sitting around talking about her. He's not discussing why she's doing whatever she's doing. And he's showing that he has a certain level of mental competency here. He's not losing his stuff. Like a lot of times as guys, we can be frustrated if a woman hurts our feelings, and we can really lose our way. And of course, women can find that to be unattractive. Now, hear me out on this. Yes, a woman can start something and hurt you and basically do all kind of rude stuff to you. But what I've noticed is they don't want to see you crash and burn behind what they do. They actually want to see you be able to recover from that, because it shows that you're emotionally stable. So if he can take that, then this is the kind of man that I need to be around, because he's safe and he's mature. And even if I'm not being mature, he's being mature. So I feel safe with him. That's exactly what the guy's done. He's worried about himself. He took her best shot. And guess what? She misses him. And you know what? If he wanted to clap those cheeks, guess what? He could. Should he? Probably not.
Nope.
It's probably not worth it. But the opportunities he's going to get from everything else, brand deals, growing in the industry, he's worried about himself, man. And that's all men got to do. Worry about ourselves. Stop blaming everybody else. And we'll typically be okay. Now, the women that we deal with, God bless them, it's their opportunity to live on with life, but you can always get something better as long as you're worried about yourself. You'd be surprised at how many women want to be with a man like that. They don't want to be with a man complaining about the issues, complaining about their problems. They want to be with somebody who can show that they can overcome problems. And if you can do that, you'll always have everything you need in your life. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
O'Shea, thank you for the video. Everybody, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another video. And we out.